Everyone, my name is Juan and I hope you're doing well. And have you ever been camping before? Or when was the last time that you spent time, surrounded in nature for miles and miles on end? Well, I actually had my first camping experience just this year, and it was up in Yosemite National Park. And my experience was both soothing and mentally relaxing, but it was also a little frightening as well, because it was my first time spending time outdoors and actually sleeping in the mountains. So it was actually really nice to put a pause on my daily 9 to 5 work schedule and dealing with all the city traffic and stuff like that. So I will briefly explain some benefits that come with packing your bags and heading up towards the mountains, as well as some recommendations if you decide to look into going somewhere to camp. So, camping is a recreational activity that involves sleeping outdoors in a temporary shelter, such as a tent or a camper, to experience nature and enjoy the outdoors. It is a way to disconnect from daily routines, to have a chance to engage in outdoor activities and appreciate, raw natural environments. So, camping can actually mean different things to many people, ranging from roughing it in a tent without any electricity or any city water supply to roaming in an RV or even renting a lakeside cabin and experiencing camping that way. So it's important to consider when if you want to go camping, it's important to consider what kind of experience you want for yourself and for the people that you're gonna take with you. I don't know if you prefer to sleep next in a tent next to your car, or maybe you prefer a place that has some amenities like bathrooms or water access, like in an actual campground. So those are some things to keep in mind. Camping is all about being away from the convenience of urban life, so it's really important to thoroughly plan what to bring. Always bring appropriate clothing for unexpected weather conditions. I actually went through something like this. I didn't take enough sweaters when I was up in Yosemite. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be hot, but it wasn't. I was actually really cold, and so I regretted not bringing extra blankets and extra sweaters. So I pretty much froze my you know what off for like 3 days. So, anyways, bring enough sweaters, blankets, sleeping bags, and also sleeping pad, which I didn't bring either. It's gonna help you a lot because the floor is really rough and sometimes there's nothing but rocks. So, anyways, just make sure you're prepared. If you're gonna cook, bring seasonings, cooking oil, cooking spray, and pretty much everything. So just make a list and prepare yourself so you don't um, forget anything. Another thing is when looking for a place to camp and you want to stay at an actual campground, you can actually go to recreation.gov and explore different national parks here in California. Or you can also explore like the Off Road X app, which I think there's like a yearly fee, but it would actually show you trails actually really close to here to Orange County if you don't want to go somewhere really far. But if you plan on going to recreation.gov and trying to rent a place, I recommend you to give yourself some time because availability is very limited. And so you want to plan your trip maybe like 2 months ahead to make sure you get the spot that you actually want. If not, again, Off Road X is a cool app which shows you off road trails, and it would actually glow green if you and it'll tell you that you can camp there. So those are some things to think about. So benefits of spending time in nature, according to Crew Outdoors, in an article published on September 12th, 2024, titled "Mental Health and Camping: How Nature Can Heal Your Mind." Studies have shown that spending time in natural environments can actually lower your cortisol levels, the hormone that is associated with stress. The calming sounds of a flowing river or rustling leaves or even the birds chirping can actually reduce anxiety and promote relaxation. And I actually felt this way. I felt a little bit more, de stressed after my little camping trip. So, and another thing is according to UCLA Health, in an article published on May 14, 2025, titled Seven Health Benefits of Spending Time in Nature, it can actually promote better sleep quality as well because you rise up with the sun in the morning and you go to bed as soon as it starts to get dark. So it'll automatically reset your circadian rhythm. So camping is one of my favorite activities ever since my first time camping now, and I actually love it. So you should try it.